What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Nerd Media. I just got back from the theater from watching Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts. Guys, this is going to be my spoiler-free review on the film. I'm going to be talking about some of my thoughts and just some overall general things that I liked and just why I think this was a really big win for Marvel. And I'm going to be posting my spoiler review tomorrow along with a post-credit scene breakdown video. So you're going to be getting two Thunderbolts videos tomorrow that are going to be more into spoilers. And then I may have a few more coming over the weekend, probably on Saturday, some MCU film rankings, ranking Phase 5 because this concluded Phase 5, and I'm going to be talking a lot about Sentry because I really dug that character in this film. But in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my spoiler-free thoughts on the film. So with all that being said, if you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Nerd Media. I talk about movies, TV shows, and comic books all the time. Today we're talking about Thunderbolts. So without further ado, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's dive into the video. So Thunderbolts is a film that I was very, very, very excited for this year. I, in fact, was more excited for this than I was for things like Fantastic Four and Captain America and even Daredevil Born Again. But now that we've gotten it, guys, I can say it was worth the hype. I really just loved this movie. This is probably just breaking top 10 Marvel for me. It's probably number 10. It has so much more emotion than what you would get from a typical Marvel film. It made me cry like twice. I mean, it dives into mental health, depression, all the kind of things that we get kind of little hints and tastes of in certain comic book projects, but this movie does it best and it really dives into it. And without getting into spoilers, they use the void as a really great representation of that, and I'm going to make a whole video talking about that just because of how perfect I think that was played out. But this movie deals with so many serious topics that I think they nail it so well. And it isn't just there. It doesn't just end there with its greatness, because you got some really great action that I really dug. There was a lot of great action and some of the different power sets and the different kind of equipment that each of the anti-heroes have, and the way that they bounce off of each other with the action and with their dynamic is just really great, and it really takes you back to OG Marvel in probably the best way possible. Now, do I think the MCU is back? Because that is a thing that a lot of people have been throwing around for forever at this point, since we've had our first like 3 in a row flop in like 2021 with a few films. But like, I do think it is in some ways. I just don't think the MCU ever left. I think it's had more bad than good in the recent years, but it still had some great stuff in there, and this is one of them. And Marvel, without getting into spoilers, did what they used to do best in Phase 3, especially in 2 and 1. They get you excited for the next project coming up very, very easily with this movie. So you got to stay for the credits because it alludes to an upcoming film. I'm not going to say which one, but it gets you very, very excited for what's to come. And it actually makes you looking forward to the next film, which is something I feel like we've been missing from Marvel, because I feel like the post-credit scenes have just been setting something up that's never going to be resolved. Thankfully, this is not it. But man, this movie is a huge win for Marvel. So in some ways, yes, I would say the MCU is back, if you want to say it like that. I think the biggest standouts for the film for me is probably Bob and Yelena. I know a lot of people have been using those specific two people as the standouts, but I mean, man, the dynamic they have together and the stories that they both have separately, because they are arguably the two main characters of this film. They are just they had some of the most emotional moments in the film, and they are just such well written characters, and the way that they are able to kind of like comfort each other with different things that they have going on is really great. And I really think that the way that the void is handled in this movie, I think, is really unique to an MCU kind of third act, which I've seen a lot of people who have seen the film not be like it was all right. But I think that the third act is very creative and very fun, and it is very unique and very emotional. And I'm not going to dive into specifics there, but I think that it is very, very fun. I think it's one of the most creative third acts we've gotten from a Marvel film. And guys, just to throw it out there, I don't know if you guys are going to feel this during the movie like I did, but it is very, very fast paced. And sometimes it benefited, sometimes it didn't. I mean, this movie isn't perfect. I definitely think that you guys see in the trailer when everybody gets kind of enclosed in this like prison area. You see US Agent, Ghost, and Yelena all like in this area, and they're fighting each other. I think spending time in that area, I think it goes on a little bit too long, and I definitely start to feel it. But once we see Red Guardian come in and he brings in the limo and everything, that picks up the film, and it's just nonstop from there. And I really just, it was very fast paced, and when a movie can make you feel like you you just spent an hour in the theater when it was really 2 hours, that's how you know it was a good movie. But sometimes fast pace won't work for some people, so I understand if it didn't for you. But personally, it worked for me, and I really liked how they kind of reworked the third act kind of structure for a typical comic book project. Now I'm starting to kind of notice myself diving into spoilers in some ways, so I'm going to stop here, but I'm just going to say, guys, this is a big win for Marvel. It has great action, phenomenal emotional moments, great character dynamics. The characters bounce off of each other so well. Classic MCU alluding to their future projects and getting you actually looking forward to what's to come, which I feel like we've been missing from Marvel, and especially in their post-credit scenes in recent years. And it is just so great. I think that the MCU definitely is back in some respects, but we're going to officially use that statement if Fantastic Four is good. But this is a big win for Marvel. This is something that they need right now. So great. I am so full, so filled. I'm going to be talking all in spoilers tomorrow. My spoiler review, it's probably going to be longer than this video. I'm going to do a video talking about both of the post-credit scenes, and then I'm going to dive into some rankings over the weekend. So stay tuned for more Thunderbolts content. But guys, 4 out of 5 for me. Really, really great time. Just so much emotion. Top 10 MCU for me. Just really, really, really great. And I just really enjoyed this movie. So go check it out. It's in theaters right now as of this recording. It is out now, and you guys need to go see it. I'm seeing it again tomorrow and the day after. I need to digest this film more because I need to really, really sit with this one. So with all that being said, guys, if you stuck around in the channel in this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And go see Thunderbolts. And clearly I said something that you enjoyed, or you just wanted to hear my opinion on the film. So like and subscribe and turn on notifications and share this with your friends. But with all that being said, guys, go see Thunderbolts, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.